What's up everybody, it's your boy Metro back with a review for you guys, and today we got a brand new video. It's about Superman Legacy. Let's get right into this. We got a whole bunch of news about Superman Legacy because James Gunn, as you know, Guardians of the Galaxy has released, and James Gunn did a whole bunch of press for it. Yeah, he had a lot of interesting things to say while he was doing press. James Gunn responds yes when asked if any of the Guardians of the Galaxy cast will be in Superman Legacy. So we knew that was going to happen most likely because James Gunn, he did talk about this before a bit ago about having people from this cast, just DC in general and in Superman Legacy. The first few names to think of is probably James Gunn's wife, his brother, yeah, probably those two. And then you can also think of just some of the actual people that play the Guardians in Guardians of the Galaxy. Because the actress that plays Mantis, she's already confirmed that she's in talks with James Gunn and DC to, play a character for them. So this is interesting. We'll see how this goes, but this is big news. Let me know what you think down below about this. Very interesting. And then the next topic. James Gunn confirms that Krypto Dog will be in Superman Legacy. James Gunn says, I was hoping I could cast you as Krypto the Superdog in Superman Legacy. You could do motion capture on set and walk around on your hands and knees, but you can't talk. Chris Pratt said, I'll do crypto, but you have to pay me in crypto. And Gunn says, I'll pay you in crypto, which amounts to $0. Pratt, it sounds like there's going to be a character called Krypto in Superman. Breaking news. And then the reporter said that's a scoop for me. And then Gunn said, it is a scoop, I guess. It is kind of funny. You can kind of imagine how that went, right? Because, James Gunn and Chris Pratt together, there's comedy, pure gold. James Gunn just kind of just let it out there casually, man. He's just like, he's not even making a big deal. He's not even worried about this. He's like, it's whatever. That means there's way more things that are going to be a lot of big things in this. This gets me more excited. The Superman Legacy news is ramping up, so subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to keep you up to date with all this. I'm pretty hyped for it because I don't think he's been live action before. It'll be interesting to see how he's actually portrayed in the movie. And I'm just hoping he looks good, please. Please, if he looks trash, bro, it's over. If he looks trash, bro, if he's moving like mad, if he's looking like a CG, or if he's looking like a damn CGI character or something, bro, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. And then a composer has been hired for Superman Legacy, James Gunn confirms. As of right now, we don't really know who it is, but James Gunn said this when he was debunking a report of some certain composer doing, music for Superman Legacy. He just denied that. And then he said, we have a composer, but it's not that person. So he just kind of said it there indirectly. So let me know what you think about that. As you can see, all the parts are coming together slowly. They're getting everyone ready, right, for production of the actual movie. And then here's an interesting thing that David Zaslav said a few days ago. David Zaslav hints at a potential Superman game to go alongside Superman Legacy. Quote, it may be in the next couple of years that we launch a Superman movie and people spend more time and there's more economics of people just hanging out in the Superman world, end quote. Here's the problem. If you're going to release a Superman game, there's a few problems actually. First problem, you got to actually give it time, man. You can't be like forcing it with like a 2-year turnaround because that's going to be hard to actually make it, good. It's going to have a ton of bugs. Even if you have it over even if you spend like 3 or 4 years on it, it's still going to have bug solves because that's how games are. Can't really avoid bugs, but at least try to make it a quality game. If you rush it on, bro, 2 years, you're just rushing it out. Let's be honest. In 2 years, you're not going to get that good of a quality game. And the second thing, the reason why Superman games are kind of just like, not really a thing right now is because Superman's too OP. You got to find a way to kind of balance him out. Because, bro, he's just OP. I don't know what else to say. He's just overpowered. Like Spider-Man, he has weaknesses. All these superheroes that have a whole bunch of, video games about themselves, Spider-Man, Batman, etc. They have weaknesses, right? So it makes it like, fun, I guess a little bit of a challenge. But Superman, he has no weakness really besides kryptonite. So like, he's just OP. So that's like the reason why they're kind of like not having games about him. So they better figure that out. I don't know how, but hope they find a creative way that makes sense. But yeah, let me know if you would want a Superman game. And then next topic is that James Gunn turned in the first draft of Superman Legacy last week, or about almost 2 weeks ago now, just days before the writer's strike began. Film will not be affected by the WGA strike. If you guys don't know, the WGA strike is just the writer's strike right now. It's like a whole union from what I know. And yeah, they're still on strike right now because, they're not getting paid what they think they should be getting paid. So therefore, a lot of just productions and stuff are kind of halted right now. For the time being, like Stranger Things, they're in the process of writing the final 5th season and they have to stop because of the writer's strike, right? You can't really write the show without the writers. And also just a whole bunch of shows that are in production. They just stopped, right? Because they're just, they just don't think it's right doing the show without the writers. Like, because most of the time you do revisions of the script while you're actually shooting whatever the show or the movie is. So there's a lot of things going into this writer's strike. We'll see. It doesn't look like it's getting resolved anytime soon because the union or whatever, they're just not really paying up or forking up the money that these writers actually deserve. So it's interesting to see how long it actually lasts. Did happen back in 2008 from what I know. But besides the point, James Gunn turned the first draft. If you didn't know, he wrote the whole script himself, and he's also directing the movie. But he got it done a while ago. It did say in this that he turned in the first draft of it just last week. So that means he definitely did make, revisions to it, checked it over, whatever, and yeah, made the right things. And then he handed it in to like David Zaslav to check over because obviously it's your flagship character. You want to make sure you get it right, or else everything else will just not matter. Everything else will just go downhill if you don't get your main character, your flagship character right. And then yeah, obviously the movie won't be affected since the script's already done. And then we're gonna go into pre-production until like later. And since the script's done, they have to worry about the script delaying the whole movie because it's already done. So now they were gonna do this anyways, just working on the pre-production. They already started that, so everything's good for Superman Legacy. No need to worry, no need to stress. Then the last topic. James Gunn says Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman movie could absolutely happen. Quote, I haven't read the script, and if the timing is right, that could absolutely happen. It would be an Elseworlds tale like Joker, end quote. So from what I remember, this is supposed to be like Black Superman movie that they're supposed to do. Yeah, a project that was actually supposed to, happen years ago. Because it originally got into development a few years ago, back when they had the old people working at Warner Brothers, stuff like that. But it just never really, got a development hell and stuff like that. We'll see. This might get canceled still. Because James Gunn did say, I haven't read the script, and if the timing is right, then it might be an Elseworlds project. So it won't even really matter because obviously they're going to have their main Superman, so it wouldn't make sense to have another one as of right now. It doesn't look good for this film, but if it does happen, it'll be Elseworlds, like the Joker. And if you don't know, Elseworlds is their own like single stories that have no connection to the actual DC universe, just telling their own separate story on the side. So let me know if you want this movie to happen. I doubt it happens, to be honest. It's probably going to get canceled because it's not even James Gunn's own thing. And yeah, that's all Superman Legacy and Superman news in general. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.